Hi, I'm Jim Krause, and this video is for my production students who have to work from home. This video will show my hardware setup and maybe give you some ideas on how to optimize your setups for working from home. So a lot of you have to work off of your laptops, and laptops by nature have small screens. While I can see doing simple editing projects on a laptop, the thought of trying to work off of a small screen day after day for weeks on end, it's painful. And the thought of trying to work on a complex After Effects project on this small bit of real estate, that's even more painful. So sometimes you have to do that, but it's best if you don't. So many of you have large screen TVs. And if you're not too busy binge watching your favorite series, get a long enough HDMI cable and the right adapter, and you'll realize what you've been missing out on. So my first suggestion for students using laptops is to plug in an additional monitor, or maybe even more than one. The Thunderbolt, DisplayPort, or HDMI ports on your laptops, well, these guys are here for a reason, and you can plug in extra external monitors. So that would be my number one suggestion. You do need the proper adapter, so you can get these adapters depending on what you have. Like I have a little Thunderbolt C, it's a USB-C Thunderbolt 3. So this little adapter, you can plug in two monitors with that, just into one of those USB-C or Thunderbolt 3 ports. Or if you want to actually get more connectivity, adapters like this, they're a little more expensive, but then you can plug in multiple old school USB. You've got an HDMI, and you've got Ethernet, and of course SD card reader. But this again is the Thunderbolt 3 USB-C type adapter. So I would say get one of those, plug in a large monitor, and you're going to be rocking on that. In addition to hooking up an external or additional monitor, you should get an extended keyboard. I've got a little Logitech Solar that I like. There are two reasons for this. The first is that the numeric keypad, along with the home and page up, page down buttons, are really useful. The second reason is that it allows you to position the keyboard that's in a much more comfortable position relative to the monitor. You know, if you're always like this, it's not going to be comfortable. So get an external keyboard, whether it's wireless or whether it's wired, just plug it in, and you're going to be able to get a better space between your monitor and your keyboard, and then you'll have better posture. Life will be better. Lastly, get a mouse. Trackpads are great, and when you add a mouse, it's even better, or at least gives you some choices. So I'll just review my personal setup, which might give you ideas on setting yours up. So I happen to have a 15-inch MacBook that I use in what's called clamshell mode. I keep this thing closed unless I'm on the boat or on a plane, which we're not on planes much these days, but I'm going to be using it in clamshell mode, and I'm driving 3 monitors. So I don't know if you can see the last one over there, but there are 3 monitors, and these are just inexpensive 24-inch monitors. These are Dell 2408, so I use those in what's called, again, in clamshell mode, and I can raise them and lower them. I like that. And lastly, I'm going to be careful with this because I unplugged it last time. I would suggest that you edit off of a solid state drive. You can sure edit off in your internal drive, but the nice thing about editing off of a solid state drive or an external drive is I could take this drive, plug it into another computer if my computer gets destroyed or who knows what, and I could plug this into another computer and I can edit my project off of it. And so anyway, if you're stuck at home and you have to edit off your laptop, try to hook up an additional monitor, extended keyboard and mouse, and try to get the screens and keyboard positioned comfortably. Anyway, I wish you well, and we'll see you virtually in class.